Michael Douglas, he set himself apart from his father as a great actor. Let me see who died. Some more people died out here. We don't like talking about dead people. Ryan Miner, he played basketball for Oklahoma. He was an All American. He had a little short stay in the NBA. He died from cancer. He was 49 years old. Too young to be gone. COVID is still here, people, and I gotta tell y'all, um, it's still here, and y'all need to still respect, you know, respect people with their masks and their social distancing. Unlike the lady that was standing behind me in the lottery line, she knew everybody that came in the store, so she had to be all up on my neck. That's why I had my hoodie on, my mask on. She looked at, she, about that in right there. But no, they what's the name? Please y'all be careful. They got RSV. RSV is affecting kids more than it is adults. But older adults, if you get that, just like the COVID, you're gonna be down for a minute. Oh yeah. You know what? We got sponsors. The No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. We have dedicated senior medical center. That's in Cleveland. They have three locations: Maple Heights, Collinwood, and West Park. This is one of our new sponsors. You can get them at 216-294-4440 or at www.dedicated.care. They help seniors navigate the Medicare, Medicaid system. So y'all need to check them out. Good sponsor. Let me see. Design Me exclusively. They still hanging in there, even though that lady ain't called me yet. She thinks she's smart, but you gonna call me one day. Lamont Avenue Wines, y'all need to partake. Check it out. It's that what they call it, libation season. So y'all need to libation with some Lamont Avenue Wines. That's a local winery, man. Check them out. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, the Cleveland Rugby League. Husband, they ain't got the Cleveland Rugby League on FanDuel, so FanDuel ain't got everything.
I'm pretty sure it's probably fine. They got.
Oh, they got rugby on there. Trust me.
They got Cleveland State. I done found Cleveland State and Akron and all them places. Kent. So I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go hunting.
Oh, that's your boy, man. He came over. He always come late. Your boy, C.J. Scott
Yeah.
Carlton. He rolled up in there yesterday talking about he spoke to everybody, and then he was like, "Where the macaroni and cheese at?"
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to be.
And
But you're supposed to come early because you know the macaroni and cheese is gonna be gone and the greens.
No, but my nephew, him and Tony, they always cook a lot, and he got the fresh pot. I mean, the fresh pan of macaroni and cheese. So
Yeah.
he was good. This No Static Radio, like I said, the voice of the revolution. We can be found on liveonlineradio.net, Media Q. Let me see, Mixler, MIXLR.com and Mixcloud.com. You can download any of those apps and you can listen to us live. You can hear us, but you can see us live on Facebook and YouTube. And we're powered by Google and Colors on YouTube. So y'all know what to do. It ain't Monday, but still, y'all need to tune in anyway. The Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center is a place where people can go who are suffering from things that are traumatic. You know, it says has trauma, has violence happened to you and your family. Violence can affect all parts of your life, sometimes in ways you can't see. Violence can affect the way you eat, sleep. It can cause you to lose focus, feel angry, afraid, use drugs, or drinking as a way to escape. Violence does not have to keep hurting. You can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. Take control of your life. Today can be the day. The Trauma Recovery Center offers real help for real needs in real time. They offer services in PTSD, safety, emotional support, food, clothes, and much more. Don't let violence control you. You can break free, and the Trauma Recovery Center can help. If I don't say nothing else, which I always say some good stuff, but important stuff. I always say important stuff too. call this number. Remember this number. Write this number down. The Trauma Recovery Center, 216-644-5487. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's completely confidential. Again, 216-644-5487. If you have any places like that in other cities, major cities, get their number and call them because it's the holidays. And I know it ain't hit the news yet, but people been acting up.
Yeah.
You can't tell me them damn wallers ain't been acting up. Or I ain't gonna say nothing about them other people. I will leave them alone. But people been acting up. So, if you in any type of traumatic situation or domestic violence or anything, PTSD running like deep and steep in the black community just because of all the gun violence. A lot of people don't understand that, but PTSD is running deep in our community, so you have to be very careful, you know, with the things that we come in contact with, our different encounters. But the Trauma Recovery Center is the spot to go. Thank you for that. If y'all need that number again, one more time, 216-644-5487. That's the Trauma Recovery Center. Let me see. We got our special guest gonna be calling in. We had a good special guest last week. Mary Shalette, the R&B singer from the Atlanta area. I mean, she's pretty popular in the South. And we need to get her up here and get her popular in the North, and then we could trade. It's like a trade. They trade, send her up here. We trade and send some people down there. Where Ja at anyway? Happy New Year, Ja.
Yeah, hit me up. I gotta hit him up. So
Okay.
What's up, Ja?
Yeah, Ja's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, call. You can call right now, bro. What the hell is you talking about? Egg? No, 216-939-5087. You got to make it quick because my guest calling in here in a few. 216-939-5080 is the number. Call. Don't call talking about the Browns. We know they got 10 wins. Or if you're going to talk about the Browns, the only thing we want to hear about is Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Because Joe Flacco about to take the Browns on the Magical Mystery Tour.
Hey, I'm up for it.
They going.
They taking me too.
They taking all of us to on the Magical Mystery Tour. The city of Cleveland ain't rocked like this since 2016.
Yeah.
They set a record with those receiving yards, 19.
Oh, your boy?
Yeah, Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he broke the record. I mean, he was like doing it.
Joe Flacco came off the couch and put Deshaun Watson back on the couch. Deshaun Watson, man.
Deshaun Watson came to the practice the other day. I'm like, why?
Why? Is he a part of the team?
Okay, well, he can be a part of the team, but he needs to stay out the way. Sometimes it's like jinxy people come around. He real janky about this time for this team. Cause
yeah, but he did learn from Joe too. He got to learn.
He better learn from Joe Flacco.
He did learn from Joe.
The Magical Mystery.
Deshaun gonna be in the head seat come next year.
That's what he's doing. He's learning.
Well,
yeah, That's the smart thing.
I wouldn't necessarily say that because it's gonna take him. I hope he fully recovered. By the time training camp starts.
He is there watching.
He better be because if Joe Flacco take him where I think he gonna take him, Deshaun Watson might have to sit down because they gonna offer Joe. He ain't sending him back to the couch because if he take us to the promised land,
he got a few more seasons left in him.
Yeah, because he got some zip on that ball. He throw it so hard and Joe will catch it.
Yeah.
He don't even be dropping them like he usually do. Yeah. Come on, Joe, take us. I gave y'all the winners yesterday. If y'all team lost, so what?
David said that Flacco's balls ain't as hard as Deshaun's.
But he's more of a complete, accomplished quarterback. He throw the ball like the one he threw to Watson, and he just threw it, and it just landed right in the pocket, and Watson caught it and ran straight down the sideline.
Yeah.
Dude been around. Dude got a Super Bowl win, man. You know, they gave the defense too much credit when they won that Super Bowl, but Baltimore always had good defenses. Baltimore, the same people that stole our damn team too.
Yeah, that part.
They should give us a cut of them damn Super Bowls. Like Hustle give me a cut of his fan dude when he get them and I ain't got them.
Well, my dude that went to Baltimore from Tennessee. Man. Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't heard
The
him
murderer.
talking yet. What's up with that?
Murderer. We was at the game.
That's still the funniest stuff when Steve Harvey said Ray was at his mama's house. Hiding in the trunk.
Yeah, well, he got off, and he the only person got charged in that case when they murdered them boys down in Akron.
Yeah.
He got charged with obstruction of justice. He the one took the knives and threw them away.
Yeah.
And his two boys, they got away with first degree. They killed them two boys from Akron. I mean, you know, he a murderer. They had the T-shirts. Y'all might not remember this, but because some Ravens fans came to Cleveland, my Terrell Suggs, he was playing for the Ravens then, and my brother that stayed in Minneapolis, Terrell Suggs and his uncle, real good friends. So they came, they gave us some tickets to the game.
Yeah.
And some people were sitting in front of us. And I was like, wait a minute, they ain't from Baltimore. Because they had on the shirt with the jailbirds on it. They had Ray Lewis and what was the running back that got caught with all the weed? That he came here and played after that.
Dang it.
What was his name?
Little man, right?
Mason. He was the running back. He used to run us over. Then he came here and couldn't run.
Couldn't do nothing.
But they had the T-shirt with both of them in jail. They called them the jailbirds.
Did he get caught with weed, or was he the one to beat his girl up in the elevator?
No, that's Ray Rice.
Okay.
He was from Baltimore. He played for Baltimore though.
Yeah, we had
Jamal Lewis. Jamal Lewis from
Lewis.
Tennessee. Ain't he from Tennessee? Yeah. He had all that weed in his car. It wasn't even legal in Ohio then. Yeah, but him and Ray Lewis, crooks. But y'all give us half our Super Bowls and we might forgive y'all. Because we ain't never going to forgive Modell. I'm so proud of that man. He went all the way to Baltimore and took a whiz on Modell's grave. I love you, dude. I love you. If you would have had to take a dump, I would have loved you even more. Let me see something. I ain't got my Facebook live feed. We need to, let me go to YouTube. See what's happening over there. YouTube. Let me see. So, yeah, we're going to go through the winners. We don't care about losers because if your team lost, oh well. We only deal with, real teams. Browns won 36-22 down there in Houston. Pittsburgh won. They beat Cincinnati. Buffalo, Indianapolis playing good. Seattle won. Detroit clinched their division. The New York Jets won. The New York Jets are coming to Cleveland Thursday night to get pounded on.
Get y'all FanDuels and y'all DraftKings ready.
And get Flacco.
A lot of money to be made.
They gonna get Flacco.
Good.
You know, I used to call him Joe Flacco. I love me some Joe Flacco. Let me tell you. I love me some Joe. Joe, throw it, Joe. Let me see. Oh, there we go right there. Ain't that live today? We live on YouTube, so y'all go over there and check it out. Like and subscribe. It's free. Black people, Puerto Ricans, Honduras, even some white people. Y'all understand what free is.
Boy Jackson, now they put me back together, man. Your boy was on. He on self-destruct though. Your boy.
Who? Not Flacco.
No, your boy Patrick Mahomes. He's on.
Oh, they done.
He's on self-destruct mode.
And I love it. I love every minute of that game. And what's the name?
Yeah, I think he might be. He done crossed the line somewhere because he never used to act like his behavior. He throwing stuff around, he cussing people out.
Well, guess what?
Kind of remind me of somebody.
Just like and subscribe because this gonna be the first year that Kansas City, since he been in the league, got to go on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Guess what?
He on some different stuff.
I sure hope they send them here on the road in the playoffs. Because if the Browns win 11 games, they should get a home playoff game. Because they'll be the number one wild card. So they should get a home playoff game here. And I hope they send Kansas City here. Because y'all remember when we was in the playoffs against them the last time they cheated us.
Yeah.
Rashad Higgins, they went helmet to helmet. The ref didn't call it. You know. But then we had Joe Woods as our defensive coordinator. And Joe Woods let an old beat up quarterback on a 3rd and 13, fourth and 14. He got 15 yards. And he couldn't even run. But that's okay. Other winners over the weekend, Carolina won again. I'm shocked. Tampa Bay won. Baker Mayfield, the Baker man, he doing all right. They in first place. I think they'll win that division.
He one of the leaders in that division.
They on top. Atlanta lost. Tampa won. So that means the Baker, they in first place with 2 to go. The Shy won again. Chicago won again. My friend Sonny Barnes in Chicago, he is the biggest Packers fan in the world. Guess what? He hate the Bears. They won again. I think the Packers lost. But you cool though. You my dude. Miami won. Miami got me together, but not on my draft team. What's that boy name? Tyreek Hill, the cheetah.
Yeah.
The cheetah turned into Cheetah the monkey on Tarzan. He couldn't get no touchdown. I still love you, Tyreek Hill, but you let me down. And Bijan Robinson, he turned into Bijan Mustard over there in Atlanta.
They play the Cowboys, isn't it?
Sure enough, and I love it, Bub. Bub, I know you're at home, but they beat the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Yeah. And Philadelphia won. I you know what? I'm gonna say I think the ref cheated for Philadelphia to win against them boys yesterday, because them boys and it was a pass interference call, and the refs did not call it, but it was in Philly. And what's his name? Tyrone Taylor. Remember we had Tyrone Taylor as the quarterback. Tyrod. Yeah, I called him Tyrone. Erica Badu looking for him. Because when he was here, he couldn't find a receiver if he would walk in the room. But the thing with him was, he was nice in Buffalo before he got here. And then when he left here, he signed with San Diego before they moved to LA. And he injured his shoulder. And the doctors for the San Diego Chargers and the NFL, they told him everything was all right. You know, you could make it through the rest of the season. This boy almost had to have his freaking shoulder amputated. It was so bad. And bacteria set in. He sued them. He don't have to play football no more. He sued the NFL and the doctors and got his insurance policy from Lloyd's of London. He ain't got to play football no more. He must really like football, because I wouldn't have played. But yeah, a lot of people don't know that. The NFL, they grind me. They don't only grind me against Colin Kaepernick. They grind me against a lot of brothers. The Philly won. Denver won again. What's them? The Baltimore Ravens. They tapped the San Francisco 49ers ass like a newbie at the club. Tap, tap, tap. Let me get that number, because they got their number. Lamar Jackson is the MVP of the NFL. I don't care what nobody say. McCaffrey, you good, but you ain't Lamar Jackson. All you other dudes.
What was that dude, man, that put in?
I'm voting for Joe Flacco, MVP, and he just got off the couch.
They put boy, what was his name, man? That backup quarterback. San Francisco. They put him in. He came in there and started.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, Darnold. Darnold came in there and did in 3 minutes what they took Purdy the whole game to do.
Purdy was like, I think I'm gonna throw 4 interceptions today.
I know, man. I can't, because I had Ayuk for 4 receptions, man. He had 1 reception before Darnold got in the game. Darnold started targeting him, man. I was like, woo.
Well, I mean, because Purdy was terrible.
All McCaffrey interceptions and other teams.
Sam Darnold, and they still got crushed. Baltimore handed them their head on silver platter. Real quick, let me see who else. Oh, what's his name? Jonathan Owens, the one that's married to Simone Biles. Y'all heard that fool?
Yeah.
He said
didn't know who she was.
he's a damn lie. She was the biggest athlete in the world at that time.
What my cousin was saying.
But then he gonna say he was the catch. Bruh. No, you wasn't. She had the money. You wasn't nobody in the NFL. You still a nobody in the NFL. The only reason why anybody care about you is because Simone Biles is your wife. You gonna sit up there with Channing Crowder and what's that other fool's name? Ryan Taylor. And you gonna sit up there and start lying.
She should have left you for that.
She should. Oh, people went online saying, yeah, that's a red flag to the end of time. You should leave him. She should leave him anyway because he a sucker. How you gonna say something like that? How you gonna put yourself out there on a? And I didn't know the rich people had a dating site. I thought that was what's his name, Madison, Dolly Madison, or what's the other one? The other rich people dating site. But this one's called Raya, Raya. That's the one they met on. So I'm gonna see if I can get me a profile on there. At least I will appreciate Simone Biles. Dude gonna get on there, and it just bothers me because these the same dudes who was marginal NFL players, and remember they were talking about Russell Westbrook and his relationship with what that girl named Sierra. They was mad. They was haters because first of all, they couldn't get with Sierra. They don't make as much money as Russell Wilson. They ain't got no Super Bowl. Bada boom, boom, bada bing. These the same dudes. They ain't nobody heard nothing about their podcast or their little deal since then. And now they come up because they get dumbass Jonathan Owens to come on there and talk about he didn't know who Simone Biles was. You know what? That's the first cap. Big cap. Oh no, I got Big Cap last. When he said he was the catch in the relationship, Big Cap. He said she made the first move. Cap number 2. Man, you capping, man. He a sucker. She need to leave him alone, man.
Oh, my cousin was calling me. He was like, man, what you think about that? I was like,
he a sucker, man.
And if you didn't even have social media, this is a thing called word of mouth. Since been around since the beginning of time.
Well, hey, I think our guests are about to come in. We are about to, and y'all excuse me, we'll get back to that in the flow and everything else. But like I said, we got a very, very, very special guest or guesses today. The Spinners, one of the most iconic groups in R&B history. They are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. With just a towering legacy.
Spanning over decades.
The Spinners have
lost universal appeal. Throughout the years, the Spinners remain first to top R&B. They just had songs out. 2021. We're gonna talk about that. Could have been we opened up thing. That's the first song really everybody heard and got into. I was just a young player back then. I didn't even know about my player game. But yeah, that could be a falling in love. Could I let you get away? Can I lose you be somebody? That's my second favorite Spinners song.
Somebody got it on back.
They got some
going on.
You know, I
respect longevity and longevity is like
in the music game. It's like it's the best thing. When you first of all, when you get inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame right here in Cleveland, Ohio, that means you got a pedigree. That means you got a catalog. That means you got a lot of. Today we going to have. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can. Let me see, Ronnie
Ronnie
Moss
Moss
and
and
Ronnie Moss
Ronnie Moss
and
and
C.J. Jefferson,
C.J. Jefferson,
two of the
two of the
current members of the Spinners. The other members that we have at this time are in the group are Robert Pack and oh man, what's his name? The last name is Taylor. I can't think of his last name, but Spinners are so smooth, and we got them today. Y'all thought I was BSing, but guess what? Boop, y'all was wrong. Hustle, I know you got some game for the Spinners. I see that you fellas are there. This is the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. And which member of the Spinners actually do we have right now? And if y'all watching us on YouTube, y'all can see him and me. We might start singing together in a minute. Let me see. I need to put one of those. So, what are we doing? Hello, Mr. Spinners. Which gentleman are you in the band? C.J. Jefferson or Marvin Taylor? We um we really appreciate you guys coming on and letting us here at the No Static Radio uh, interview you guys, talk to you guys about the history, talk to you guys about the future. Because the Spinners, they like I said, they got a legacy, they got longevity. The Spinners are doing what they do. Um, we got if we good. Okay. Well, first of all, would you like to say anything to introduce yourself? Because I couldn't do your guys no justice introducing y'all if I was y'all MC. Yes,
Can you hear me?
very good. hmm
Okay,
Very good.
awesome. Well, I'm this is Ronnie Moss.
Okay, Honey Moss. Okay, and are you gonna be the only one to
No, no, Jesse Peck was just on here. I guess he'll be right back. He was just on here.
Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna let you handle it until he get back. So, tell me about what you guys is. I mean, the thing that I really was thinking of was how long were you a Spinners fan, and then what made you when you got the opportunity to join the group? How did you feel, man? Because I'm impressed.
It still feels the same as the beginning. Um, Me myself, I've been in the group. I don't know, pretty much almost 12 years, I guess, and uh, it still feels the same as the first day that I came in the group. And I came in the group. I replaced Bobby Smith, one of the lead singers, when he passed away. And then I
hmm
came in. I came in when he left.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember when Bobby Smith passed away. I mean, you could call me like a Spinners baby, like a lot of us Temptations and Motown babies.
Yeah,
hmm And I
yeah,
understand,
yeah.
but
But
so, so
it's been a good ride. It's been a really good ride, and we're still going strong.
well, and
Can you hear me?
yes. How you doing? We
Hey,
got you.
doing great, man.
And would you like to introduce yourself right quick?
Yes, my name is Jesse Peck, and I am the bass singer for the legendary Spinners. Thanks for having us on your show today.
Thank you for for being on this show. We
Right
certainly
on.
appreciate it. We're just talking about the history of the group and when Ronnie, how he felt growing up listening to the Spinners and how he felt when he became a member. And I mean, I can ask you the same question, Jesse.
That's big. Were you finished, Ronnie?
Yeah. Go ahead and take it. Uh-huh.
What what it's like being a spinner, becoming a spinner. It is the single most surreal moment of my life. Finding out that not only getting the audition, but to get the call from Henry Fanbro and Bobby Smith, and be told, "Congratulations, you are now one of us. You are a spinner." It's really an awesome, an amazing experience. I've been a spinner for going on 17 years now. Still
Wow.
not used to it. It still feels surreal. Uh, I just I haven't quite. You never get used to it. I'm still amazed and in awe. I'm still grateful and extremely happy to be part of such a wonderful group.
Well, I understand that. Like I said, I'm a spinners baby. Like we got a lot of people that Motown babies and all that
Right
good.
on.
I was saying before we came on, um, that guitar lick and it's a shame. The
Mm.
first time I heard it, it was on and jumping, popping like corn. It was good to go, especially all over Cleveland, then all over the United States. Because I don't know. I think I've seen where it peaked at about number 3 or 4 in the R&B charts.
Uh
Um,
huh.
it was up there. So,
Mm.
but yeah. Oh my God, I'm in. We actually we got my main man on the board, our engineer Hustle Carter. Hustle Carter is the founder of Unknown Sound Records, and he in the game. I'm just up
What
here.
up? What's up, Hustle?
What's going on? What's going on? Good
All
to
You
be
got
right.
it, bro. You got it.
yeah.
But
Hustle
yeah,
sound like you got some pipes too.
Oh no, I play the background. That's what
All right on.
but he do have some talent playing. Don't you play like a trombone or something?
saxophone. Yeah, I pull
Saxophone
out the
that
Right
goes with
on. Right on.
Washington and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I played trumpet from elementary school all through my school career until I got out of high school. I stayed in the brass section. Loved it.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I got some pipes. They ain't as good as the average dude, but y'all might want to slip me. Y'all, you know what? Just in case somebody be tired one night and y'all might need somebody. Y'all call me anytime. Put it that way. I know the music, I know the songs, but we all might get fired that night.
Dig it, dig it. When you say that now, you better keep in mind we just make it look easy, bro.
yeah.
Well, I know it entails a lot of work.
Yeah,
Because I
that
mean,
center show
just
is no cakewalk.
just the catalog. I mean, when you guys, I know you guys are still touring. You just had some new music out in 2021.
Yes, we did an album and with featuring Henry Fambro, last original spinner, still performing with us at that time. That album's called "Round the Block and Back Again." Got some great stuff on there. As a matter of fact, we didn't get Tom Bell to produce those songs. That would have been wonderful if we had. But what we did have was a mentor of Tom Bell's, Mr. Preston Glass, who came up with some really good songs, some good music for that album, Round the Block and Back Again. And we're not done. We've got more music that we're working on, right, Ronnie? Things we're working, mastering in the
Yep.
studio at this moment. And we're not hoping, we're looking forward to giving you even more new Spinners material that you can enjoy for years and years and years.
Well, I'm 65. I've been enjoying y'all for a long time.
Right on, right
And guess
on.
what? I look forward to listening for more. Because I mean, when I was doing my background and my research, I
Mm-hmm.
saw the fact that around the block and back was done in 2021. So I had to go in and listen. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
because if I wouldn't have, would have been pretty disrespectful if I'm sitting up here talking to y'all, asking y'all questions, and I'm
Yeah.
not up to date on what you're doing.
Yeah. You'd be
But
surprised how many interviewers don't do their homework. So right on. We appreciate you for that. Thank you.
we got to, because like I said, I'm that guitar lick on "It's a Shame" when it hit Cleveland, Ohio, and it hit WJMO, WABQ. It reverberated all over the city,
Dig
and
it.
we were just coming out of the riots not too long after that, and
Yeah.
it just exploded. I mean, the spinners exploded. I mean, you know what? And the lineups. I mean, when I was doing some research, real research, deeper research, I didn't know what's his name. GC Cameron.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was in the Spinners, man.
What?
He
Yeah.
was when he left. I mean, when I think don't quote me 100%, but you can quote me like 98. When they left and went away from Motown, he had to stay because he had a contract with Motown. And
Well, I wouldn't say had to, but he had. I think he had the option. That was 1970, as "It's a Shame" was finally being released. Thank God for Stevie Wonder, who wrote the song,
yep,
got tired of it
I
sitting
got
on
it
the shelf.
right there
So
in my
yeah,
notes.
he made a fuss about it, so it got released. But at the same time that was happening, yeah, the Spinners were just working in Motown, working in the mailroom. They were drivers
Yeah,
for Barry Gordy's mom and such. Bobby Smith went and picked up the Jackson Five from the airport when they came into town, that kind of thing. But they weren't getting any exposure as a group. None of their music was being put out. So thanks to Stevie Wonder for pushing that first song out, "It's a Shame," in 1970. And by that time, the contract was ending with Motown. Aretha Franklin had called the guys and suggested that they come over to Atlantic Records, and that's where the phrase Motown Philly comes from. The Spinners left Motown, went to Philadelphia with Atlantic, and all those mega hits came out from there. Hence the
Philadelphia
phrase
sound
Motown
is like,
Philly. But
yeah.
yeah, GC, God bless him, he was a tremendous part of the group. And shout out to GC if you're listening to the show today. Also to Henry Fambro, much love and thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. But by that time they had moved on to Atlantic Records, man, and that's where all those mega hits came from.
Well,
Yeah.
and the second pearl um, that I found out and looked at and I mean it just permeates in me within the music genre because I love music.
Hmm.
But he recommended Felipe Wynn, who was his cousin, to take his spot.
Yes, he did.
Right.
That's some cool shit, man. And I cuss a little bit, man. I'm from Cleveland on the east side off of Hub, so I might say some bad words every now and then.
Okay.
But
But
yeah,
yeah,
that
Felipe
was
Wynn
kind of
came in
cool
by
though.
storm. He was the most recognizable spinner by name to this date. There are folks who can't name all of us. You can't name every spinner, but they know about some Felipe Wynn, boy. I tell you that.
Yeah, well, I mean, and I think, I don't know, this is just me, and we try not to speculate on this show, but
Mm,
everybody knew him, but he didn't blow the freaking roof off everything till he got with the Parliament Funkadelic. Some people say, not me.
okay. All right. Okay.
But,
I'll let them say that, and that's cool.
I
I
mean,
will say that Knee Deep was a jam. He tore that
ooh,
song up. That song would not have been the same without Felipe Wynn. But at the same time, Felipe Wynn as a spinner, that was, in my opinion, that was a match made in heaven, and it would be wonderful. And it's easy to say in hindsight, seeing how things turned out after he left. But knowing what we know now, I would have loved to have seen how things would have gone, yeah, and how the music would have sounded if Felipe had remained with the group. But by the same token, his exit was the opportunity for John Edwards to come in. With "Working My Way
exactly.
Back to You" and "Cupid," and all the great songs that he added his voice to. So it's fate. We all have a different fate. So
Well, I mean, and that, the fate that, pulled all that together, um, I guess, I don't know how you old you young guys are, but I know it had to be and it had to be running through your DNA. And now that you spinners, I mean, because you talking about, oh my, I mean, if I start naming people from the originals up to you guys, somebody gonna be mad at me because they gonna say he talking too much and he ain't letting him talk. Um, but no, I believe in that history. Were you guys present when the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction was made and announced?
well, actually, the when it was announced,
Actually, yeah, we were very much a part of the group, and we did everything we could. Now, mind you, this was not the first time we were nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
There were four total nominations over four different years. For the first three, we did not get in. On the fourth nomination, we decided, made the determination that it was up to us to push this as hard as we possibly could. So, in every city, every town, everywhere that we performed, we were campaigning basically during our shows, urging the fans to vote. When we were off the road, when we were at home, we were still pushing it through social media, through our website, Facebook, Instagram, on and on and on. We had cards made up with the scanner code where you could just scan and vote for the Spinners, even while you're sitting there at the concert. So we pushed really hard on our end. And on our end, if it's because of us, then I'm going to pass that to the fans. It's because of their voting, expressing and showing the love for the Spinners and wanting us in. We're finally in. If it's not that, then the powers that be within the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame perhaps finally decided to give the Spinners their due. Maybe it's a combination of the both, but I give credit to the fans who voted for us in that fourth year and really pushed hard so that Henry could receive his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nomination while he's still here on God's green earth. So yeah, we're glad it came.
I voted for you guys, and
Thank
when
you.
all the nominees are announced every year, we talk about them on this show, and I don't agree with a lot of them. However, I mean,
Well, sometimes there's some you never heard of, you know.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm a music historian. I go all the way back.
I,
Uh,
I
I
doubt
think
very seriously that you're aware with every group that's been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
the
particularly over the
MC5.
last. I challenge you, particularly over the last 3-4 years, Ronnie. There were some groups that were in there that were who we'd
Nobody ever heard of them.
never heard of the group or their genre. It wasn't R&B music. It wasn't rock. It wasn't country. It wasn't folk. It wasn't bluegrass. It was man.
Well, I mean, remember we had the synthesizer age with Devo, and a lot of those bands they came up, and I mean a lot of those guys got in. The thing, my problem was, I guess the criteria, your album had to been out for 25 years or whatever, to be nominated, and then the panel nominate. But they were nominating people and putting people in that they couldn't carry y'all damn microphone to the stage, bro. I'm saying the truth, man.
Well, I mean, and that's subjective. It depends on who you're talking to, who you ask. Different strokes for different folks. But I mean, yeah, you can't help but feel that way, when you're nominated for something year after year, and for whatever reason, you just don't get in. It's like, what gives? So,
Yeah,
it's great. Finally made it. We're in. Thank you to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Shout out to Henry Fambro. You deserve it. Shout out to John Edwards. You deserve it. Shout out to GC Cameron. You deserve it. You guys made some incredible hits, and you helped pave the way for the Spinners to continue to move forward. Right, Ronnie?
Yep, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
well, I mean, and we love it. We love the music. We love y'all. Y'all need to get hip to Around the Block and Back, the new music from the Spinners. Y'all need to get at it, get with it, and listen to it. Okay, this is the Hustle
Yeah.
and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. I'm Wax. I'm Smooth. That's Hustle over there because he got the game to make the money. What's up, Hustle? Say something, baby.
What's up?
Right on.
We're taking it all in. I'm just trying to. I just want to ask y'all a question about the like the progression of music from like analog to digital. I know y'all probably still in the studio. Like, what do y'all like better, like the analog recording process or the digital recording process?
Analog is definitely the smoothest.
Yeah,
I think analog is definitely the smoothest, but I mean, they make some great sounds with digital, and digital is definitely clear. But analog is always the smoothest.
yeah,
Um, it's always been the smoothest, and they try to imitate that with the digital, but but it's definitely the smoothest. Yeah, back in the day when we recorded with the 2-inch tape and that kind of thing. But now it's different, you know. We
Yeah,
just have to go with the times.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Because I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle of that analog and digital, and I've noticed like when I listen to stuff, even like when I do sound for live shows, and I even noticed the difference between an analog board and a digital board. The clarity is not as good as the warmth that you get from analog. To me, I don't know. There's something about the analog. It's a different feeling.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I didn't
It's
understand it at first, but the more I listen to music, I definitely understand it now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Right on.
yeah. But I know when we perform, it's nothing like, when we do orchestras sometimes.
Yeah,
Just to tell you, we do orchestras every now and then, and you can't beat that sound.
yeah, yeah,
As opposed to keyboards, you just can't,
yeah.
beat it. We just did the Kennedy Honors, which you'll see on TV tomorrow night at 9 o'clock on CBS.
Okay.
We had an orchestra behind us, and which we only did one song, but it was still just you just can't beat that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know some people, man. It's like some people that go on tour. When they go on tour, they want certain equipment, certain boards, certain Well, I know certain sound people that they can trust, certain boards, certain. Some people don't take digital boards on the road with them. It's all analog equipment.
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen places where people take their own lights, man. You gotta take those lights down. We got our own. We got our own lights. Crazy,
Yeah,
crazy.
Hustle, and I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with the Tri-C Jazz Fest. Here locally, Hustle, that's his thing. He do a lot of stuff out there. The Rock and Roll High School Rock Off. He got
Yeah.
experience, but he still ain't cutting me in on none of that money he making. But no, I mean digital, analog. I mean, I listen to music. I'm glad y'all explaining it to me because all I know music is music, and I know what sounds good and I know what's garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, any other interesting tidbits you guys would like to throw out? I mean, are you touring? If you are you shooting through Cleveland? Um, give us a little information.
Yeah, we are touring. We've got quite the schedule. Ronnie, do you have it up in front of you?
I can get it up real right now.
I probably beat you, but yeah, we got quite the schedule. We stay pretty busy. I know we're doing Fort Lauderdale. That will be on the 7th, I believe, of February, of January rather. 7th, and we've got a few more, what, 3, 4 more shows later in that month. Let me pull it up for you so I can give you the real numbers here.
Okay. And I don't know. I didn't see it
There
on
we
the
go. Yeah,
page.
we're looking at just so far. Just so far, we've got Fort Lauderdale coming up, Gary, Indiana, Cincinnati, Ohio, Glendale, Arizona. Let's see, Stockton, California, Rio Rancho, New Mexico, Bakersfield, California, Shelton, Washington, a bunch of dates in Park City, Utah, even Detroit. Looking forward to being there. That's home for a lot of us, and that's just in the first few months, starting in January. But yeah, lots going on, lots of dates, and more dates are pouring in as well. So make sure you check out our website at thespinners.com or on Facebook. Our official page is The Spinners, and the same goes for the Instagram account as well. All right, G. So hit us up there and we can keep you abreast of our schedules as new dates come in. And we're hoping that we'll be in your city very, very soon, folks.
Oh yeah. I mean, I went to the web page. I'm going to check out the Instagram page,
Right
uh,
on.
and I mean, I'll be looking for that schedule because
Okay.
we need
Yeah,
the
please do.
Spinners to come through Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio is just Cleveland, Ohio, but it's
Now, well, let me ask you, how far are you from Cincinnati?
we're 5 hours from Cincinnati, so
5
we're
hours? Okay.
5 hours south.
Okay, yeah,
But a
that's
lot
one
of
of our
people will
January
drive to
dates.
go. I mean, people leave here and go to Pittsburgh for shows. If they don't come here, hey, Pittsburgh is closer.
Okay,
It's about 2 hours away.
okay.
Three.
Well, I'm hoping we'll actually come there. I want to be in your city doing the doggone thing. But I mean, we do have Cincinnati for January 27th, and that'll be at the Hard Rock Casino. We're doing that show along with the Commodores. But like I said, more dates come in like quite often. So what you see today, there'll be much more if you give it a week or two and check back again.
Well, we'll be doing that. We'll be looking forward to them. If we got to make the move to Cincinnati or Pittsburgh, um, our rivals in football, I was being respectful because you guys are here. I didn't want to call them Pittsburgh, but it slipped out. But no, are you guys? Sports. I mean, I know you guys got to be in the sports up there. Detroit, the Lions don't just won the division.
Well, the Lions waited until after I moved away before they started winning. So I'm in Houston, Texas now, and well, you already know what's happening with the Texans. So uh,
They
they
on
have
their
a reason to be a real big sports guy at this point. You better off talking to Ronnie Moss on that.
Well, I think the Texans on their way up. C.J. Stroud got hurt, and then they got Raheem Moss as their coach. They got a good coach. Got a brother.
Yeah.
They know what they doing. I give them 2 years. They be up there with us.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
It's coming. I, uh, um, I mean, I know that I got a little bit of knowledge done seeped in my head over these years about that game too, and I know when something coming, and I know the Houston Texans they gonna be coming.
Mm,
But yeah, I mean just what they got.
right
So,
on.
but no, I mean it's just wonderful to have you guys here because me and Hustler, we usually when we get to going, we get to going. We always do our little entertainment part. We call it the flow, and we flowing with the spinners, y'all. Right now, no static radio, the voice of the revolution, the hustler and wax flow. We with Ronnie Moss and Jesse Pack, two members of the spinners. You know what? And I was talking to somebody yesterday, and it was funny because I had to catch myself because I called y'all the four tops.
Oh my God.
Hey man, I was like, oh, I said, hold on. I cut it off short, and I had to correct myself then because I don't need nobody tripping on me when I'm talking about this music game. Uh, and that to me, it was just kind of funny because everybody else started laughing. I'm like, oh, I thought I was the only comedian in the damn room. But
How about that?
but no. So I mean, is there anything you guys want to share with the listeners that we might not know? Um, could be the winning lottery number for this. You
Well,
know.
we covered the both album, the album, the current album that's out. We've got another one that we're working on soon. We talked about Ronnie. Did you talk about the Kennedy Honors that's going to be airing tomorrow on
That's
CBS?
beautiful.
Yeah, we're honoring Dionne Warwick tomorrow. She sang her hit with the Spinners back in the day. Then came you. So we'll be performing that song at the Kennedy Honors. That's the 27th, which is tomorrow, and it'll be airing on CBS. Make sure you look for that. Beyond that, just new music coming, always in the works, and new concert dates. Even as we speak, more and more dates filling in. We're getting the calls, and we're asking the calls. We're happy to get all the love, receive all the love from our fans. We're still hanging in there with us, still enjoying the shows. They're bringing their kids coming out and dancing, having a great time in the aisles. We're just happy to keep this thing going. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think if I'm mistaken, that thing came you was number one across the boards on all of the charts when it hit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I mean, hey, like you say, Felipe, Dionne Warwick, that's beautiful that you guys get to honor her at the at the Kennedy honors. That's a
Yeah.
really, 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 really big deal.
Indeed. Indeed it is. Yeah. So that's it. That's where we've been. We talked about where we've been, what we got now, and what's coming up. So I think we covered it all. If you have any other questions for us, Ronnie and I'd be happy to answer.
Hustle, you got anything, bro?
Well, they told us the airport, man. I guess what we need to know. I want to go to one of them shows, though. Might have to go to Cincinnati.
You know what? And I'll slip this in. When I was looking around and I was poking around, you guys toured with the OJs not too long ago.
From time to time, we perform with the OJs. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a concert there.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. The OJs bring it,
Yeah,
which means we bring it.
Yeah, well, y'all guys are brilliant. I mean, like I said, they need to round the block and back. Y'all need to get into it and check it out. These are spinners, the real spinners, not no damn tire rims, not that. I was looking at some stuff, and it was a band called the Spinners. They were from Liverpool, England.
Mm.
And I was like, wait a minute. They had y'all on the page next to them, and I was like, wait a minute. These some white guys. They had one brother though, so I gave them that much. And they was formed right in the '60s sometime, but I'm like, no, I ain't hip to none of their music. I'm hip to all of it. But
Well, because of that group and the people getting confused between the two, that was when we were called for a time the Detroit Spinners. So when you hear the Detroit Spinners, then you know which group we're talking about.
That was the reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna thank you guys for being on today. We appreciate you come on anytime you like. We're gonna play your music. We're gonna go out with something off around the block and back. But
Yeah.
we thank you guys. We really appreciate it. You guys coming on the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. And like I said, the door is always open. Y'all can always come back. If you need a sound and light man, you got Hustle. If you need a backup singer that can't sing, you got me. So we'll be checking you guys out on the Kennedy Honors. Thank you again. I appreciate you guys coming in like super. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate you.
All right. Happy holidays, you guys, too.
Yeah, happy holidays to all the fans. Y'all stay blessed. Stay blessed. Keep God first. And happy New Year, one and all.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good. Good. We'll see y'all guys again. The next time y'all in Cleveland, y'all come and sit up this table with me and Hustle.
Now we will look at that. That would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, well, you guys go ahead on and enjoy the rest of your day. We love y'all, and we're going to keep on loving y'all in Cleveland.
Right on. We love you back. Happy holidays, bro.
Love you too. All right.
Thank you very much.
Be well. Okay, peace.
And those are the Spinners, the Detroit Spinners, not the Spinners from Liverpool, England. I don't even know if they still rolling. But the real Spinners, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member Spinners, the Spinners who got new music out. So that means the music span from like about 54 to now. We're gonna thank No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution, for giving us this opportunity. And if not for No Static Radio, we probably be out there spinning on them blocks trying to find something to do today.
Yeah.
But thank you, No Static Radio. Thank you for bringing, help bringing this all together. We're gonna try to keep it flowing as best we can, as long as we can. And just thank everybody. Thank everybody.
We going to Cincy. That's 3 hours away.
Yeah, Cincinnati. I think they're gonna end up in Pittsburgh when they do the second leg of the tour. I think they gotta pop up in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. See, you gotta do what you gotta do. But man, that's cool. I'm blown away. I can't say no more. And if I'm shutting up, it's something good really happened. Must have been some lightning striking somewhere. But no, the call-in numbers are 216-939-5087. It's the Hustle and Wax Flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. We just had the Spinners on. You can call in and ask questions. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. If not, I'm gonna replay it on my Facebook page and Instagram page and Thread page every day for the rest of the month and next month too. Y'all gonna like it or no? Y'all like it? They them good dudes, man. Those some good dudes. Hustle. We got some stuff going on here. I mean, I mentioned Blueface, but your boy Charlie Sheen, man, what's wrong?
I ain't saying what's up with Charlie Sheen. What's going on?
Charlie Sheen, he has this lady. She's his neighbor out in Beverly Hills somewhere, and I guess Charlie wasn't right
Yeah.
because he raising his two kids, and they like teenagers, and by Denise Richards, but the neighbor came over and decided she wanted to put her hands around Charlie Sheen's neck, and she was choking him. I'm like, Charlie Sheen, what you do to her? This ain't 2.5 men. This real life. But Charlie Sheen, one thing I picked up on there, I'm like, because they called and the lady got charged with assault. Even though she's next door neighbor, she got a restraining order. She can't go within so many feet. I guess she can't go peek through the bushes no more at Charlie Sheen. But Charlie Sheen said he got 6 years clean and sober. I'll clap for that.
Yeah.
He must got the same sponsor, Flavor Flav guy.
Yeah. Just do the math.
Yep, they earn you do the math for real on that one there. The Dodgers, they signed 2 players in the last 2 weeks, and they combined contracts are over $1 billion. 2 dudes, and they both from Japan.
The BBC, the Billionaire Boys Club. Huh?
Yeah, buddy. And the Dodgers, man, I'm like, wow. They say you can't buy a championship, but then somebody was like, remember the Yankees in the 70s?
Yeah.
George Steinbrenner, the native Cleveland, he bought a championship. He bought Reggie Jackson. He bought Catfish Hunt. He bought a championship. He bought a couple of them. So if that's what the Dodgers want to do y'all thing. 2 dudes, 2 Japanese dudes, $1 billion between the 2 of them. I just like to be like the Spinners, opening doors and driving people somewhere with them 2. Man.
Yeah. They already got futures on the DraftKings, the FanDuel. So put y'all future in right now on the Dodgers. Put y'all about $5 on the future.
Yeah, I think the
World
Dodgers.
Series
I think they was good enough with what they had.
You'll have a cash out. Probably about July. You'll have a cash out on July.
And it'll probably be pretty nice too.
Yeah, if you put it in now, don't wait. They had what's the name? Man, I missed that one. It was at plus 75,000. Now it's down to plus 25. It was plus 7,500, but now it's down to plus 2,500. The Memphis Grizzlies to win the division. If you would have put it in on last Monday, if you would have put it in on last Monday when it was plus 7,500, they would have offered you a cash out right now. Because they haven't lost the game since y'all came back.
Well, I mean,
and the odds done dropped.
And that is pleased because when Marcus Smart come back and they get healthy, I mean, we were talking yesterday when the Lakers was on, and like I told
they're gonna have a cash out too because LeBron coming up on that scoring when he gonna score them points, and that's around about February. So put your bets in there on that for that whole week. Put you about $2 that he gonna score that point and. Every game that week, I think they play Utah as the game where it's projected to be.
Well, I know the Memphis Grizzlies. That's a good bet to grab because
a lot of y'all don't know
they're gonna
about
win that damn division.
A lot of y'all don't know about that, like putting them future bets in.
Well,
they'll give you a cash out. They'll offer you a cash out to take the money early and run instead of paying you your own.
Yeah, they can up them cash outs, man. I took a couple of them over there on DraftKings that be taking my money. Let me see. Oh, Ohio State Buckeyes men's basketball team, they 10-2. They're doing pretty damn good. The women's, they doing good too. I think they rated number 5 in the nation. Cleveland State's women's basketball team is 11-2. And the men's are 8-5. That's our local basketball scene with the Cavs being 17-13 at that time right now. That's the 7th seed in the East. So that means they'll be in the damn play-in. But they got a lot of injuries going on. Donovan Mitchell hurt. Mobley hurt. Garland hurt, but they got some good players on their squad, so we good to go there.
They said if you'd have rolled over a bet from Detroit when they started this losing streak, that you'd have been at 95,000 right now. You'd have
Oh,
rolled
the
up
Pistons.
Yeah,
I ain't want to
said-
ask them about the Pistons.
they
Done lost
said-
26 straight.
They said the Pistons is on the road to not win. They said just bet on the Pistons to lose their game. Said the Pistons probably won't win another game this season. Is what they saying. That's horrible, Pistons.
That's horrible, but that's horrible. But they gonna win one more. They gonna win. I got faith in y'all, Detroit. If y'all got to bring Bill Lambert, Isaiah Thomas, John Sally, Dennis Rodman, if y'all got to bring them back.
Y'all ain't know who coming off the couch for y'all, Detroit. It's a wrap. It's a done deal.
And and everybody talk about Draymond lately, and Draymond being tough, and he like an enforcer or whatever.
Yeah.
That clip that I sent you when he was fooling
that's
around.
what I'm about to say. That was you. I was about to say somebody sent me a clip with Meta World Peace. Yeah, that
Damn
was
right.
You. Yeah, Meta World Peace.
And he grabbed my boy around his throat with one hand and had his arm around the back of his neck. And Draymond Green wasn't even tough, man. He folded like a damn piece of paper.
Yeah, right. No, Tez got up in that.
He got a hold of the wrong person.
His whole demeanor changed.
Yeah, he was nice. He was like, "Excuse me, Mr. Meta World Peace, Sandiford. I am very sorry." He gonna tell you, when the way he did it in the clip, and it's on Instagram. He didn't know who was behind him, and he was like in the post. Then he gonna turn around and slap the hand down, in kind of like in a violent way. And then he turned around, his eyes got big.
Yeah, it was almost like that Nurkic move when he slapped Nurkic. But when he turned around, he seen it was Artest. He was like, "Oh shit!" He like,
Draymond, you supposed to be tough. He wasn't tough at that time, but so I shot you that, man. I had to because Ron Artest is. People think he a tough guy. He not a tough guy. He just a fraud who want to be Dennis Rodman when he grow up. That's all I have to say about that fool. Let's see, where am I going? I got to go somewhere. Oh, thought about you soon as I read this one right here, bro. In the business report I was looking, they said over the last year, Bitcoin is up 160%.
Yeah.
So I just didn't get in when it was down.
But you had to catch it when it was down to 15,000. You had to catch it in July.
Yeah, but now throughout the year, look where it went up 160%.
Yeah. But this time last year, it was at like 60,000. I ain't been back up to 60,000 again. But it's done.
It's on its way.
It's down, but you had to catch it when it was down there. You had to know. Like I've been telling people, you got to play it. Like buy some every week, man. Or do something every month. Do something. You gotta know how to roll with it. But
I forgot to ask them about
the
scholarship. Do they still do that scholarship every year?
But everything is up, like especially right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's gonna get Joe Biden reelected. I don't give a damn what Trump be saying with his old, man. I'm trying to be nice today because we had some guests on here, and it's the holidays.
But it's always like this time of year is always good because you got to realize like Apple is up, everything stocks is up because you got to realize people trying to close their books out, so everything is going to be good like this time of year. And around July and December, you got to realize when people closing their books out, stuff going to get good. Especially
from July to September, a lot of places, big companies, they that's their that's their new fiscal year starts.
Yeah.
But and speaking of Apple, little tidbit ran through me today. The Apple Watches, the new ones.
Yeah.
They told them that you cannot sell them on the market because there's a something to do with the blood oxygen sensor that they put in these watches.
Yeah.
And they banned. They can't sell them. And they got all these watches sitting around waiting to be shipped, waiting for people to buy these watches and connect. And Federal Trade Commission, United States government, they said no. Until you get that straightened out. So it's going to cost Apple some money. but Apple got a lot of money. So
Man, Apple is on the road to be the first $4 trillion company. That ain't nothing. That's a small drop in the water to Apple.
yeah, well, but
They're gonna figure out a way to get
your
it out.
customers, your customers always right. And customers waiting on that, They not gonna wait till the iPhone 20 to get this new watch, bro. They need it like yesterday. Cause it's a nice it's a really nice watch. I was looking at it, but they said something with the oxygen sensor in the blood sensor, the patent. And they said it had something to do with the patent on that watch too. I'm gonna follow that story and keep an eye on it because
Yeah, it's gonna be.
they're
gonna do what they're gonna do. There's gonna be put an update on the old Apple Watch. They're gonna put an update on that. That's all they're gonna do.
Well, that's a good deal. Either way, as long as you people get what they need, people need to get what they want. Give the people what they want. I'm a firm believer in that. And
then they'll repackage it. They'll repackage it as something else. They slick.
well, it's a money thing, man.
Yeah.
That ain't a damn thing funny. So I'm cool. Spinners cool. You cool. It's 60 in Cleveland again today on the day after Christmas, which is Boxing Day in Australia, England, and Canada. It was a nice Christmas yesterday to a certain degree, because of the weather, and it seemed like people.
We need to be like it. I need to be like this on Thursday, so Joe Flacco can throw that ball. I don't need no slippery ball or no snowing. The joints to be cold. I need to be nice and everybody to be loose.
Keep the balls nice, dry, and warm for Super Joe Flacco.
So I can make me about 1,000.
You get that 11th win and seal up that playoff spot. Like a bad Apple Watch getting sent back to the factory. But now, come on, Joe. Joe gonna take us on the Magical Mystery Tour. I was looking at something. I was gonna see what the Spinners thought about this, but the Rolling Stones on tour. We talked about that before, and there's only 3 of them left. But they tour tickets start at $39 in some places. In some places they don't. And these are stadiums, and go all the way up to $10,999 for one seat. I'm like, boy, oh boy, oh boy. The rich don't get richer, and rich people steal, and poor people wonder how. Ooh, doggy Jeffro. That's a something, man. I'm like,
you ain't gonna be able to get no $39.99 ticket because people got bots buying them as soon as they come out, so they can resell them.
Yeah, they can resell them on the internet
for $500.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the bot game and how to get bots to buy the ticket as soon as they open it up, you out of luck.
Yeah, well,
because I don't think you're gonna go online and be like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and get up early and I'm gonna get in line and give me one of these $39 tickets. People got bots on that, so as soon as it open, them is gone. Them is gone. The bot. Only way you can do that if you go that's why I like people. You can catch the blues at you catch shows at House of Blues when you go to the box office and I need me a ticket.
Well, and you're right. The ticket scalpers are gonna be in. They gonna get theirs off no matter what. You can try to fight them all you want, but technology is too much.
Yeah.
The genie is out the bottle, and you can't put it back in.
I think that's where I usually go to House of Blues and go to the box office somewhere because them arenas where you gotta get tickets online, you ain't.
You done, man. First of all, you're gonna be on hold for damn near 2 hours.
If you ain't got no bot to buy you a ticket, you done.
Well, because my dude was like, man, Bub, we were talking about, man, let's go see the Stones. Man, I done seen the Stones 5 times. 5 times, and I had good seats all the time. So why would I want to go see them again? And all of them ain't there.
Or you have to go here to Detroit, or they coming to Cleveland, or you gotta go.
They coming here. They doing the stadium in the summer. They doing a stadium tour, an arena tour, just like the old days. But like I told bro, I don't want to see the Stones. I've seen them 5 times. I seen them in Cali. I seen them here 3 times. I seen them in England. What the hell? And all of them was alive then.
better pay your rent, bub. Shit. That's how much it's gonna cost.
Fooling around with the stars. And you a Fleetwood Mac fan.
You better pay your rent, cause that's how much it's gonna cost. You gonna be like, damn, let me come.
Yeah, that was something. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to, you know, partake because I mean, you know, they got actually new music is pretty good. They got a song out right now called Angry. It's good. Also, new music by the Spinners, who was our special guest today. Y'all need to get with that record, that piece, man. They got some good music on there, bro. And I did some little background work, pulled it up, and we round the block and back. That's some good music. Y'all need to get with the program. And thanks for everybody for tuning in. And No Static Radio, this is the voice of the revolution. Mason by way of the 804 216 Huff Avenue. Go and call in 216-939-5087. Again, 216-939-5087. No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. Y'all need to get with it. You know what? It's a strange occurrence. Fort Jackson, South Carolina. And a lot of military army bases, put it that way. A lot of enlisted people have been coming up dead. And two sergeants, both of them were staff sergeants. One of them name was Alan Bertrand, and the other one name was Zachary Melton. They both were 30 years old, and they both was found dead right outside of Fort Jackson, South Carolina, under suspicious causes. And I'm like, wow, them dudes was on their way, man. They got them 4 stripes, you know, with their little star in the middle. They were taking my stripe. Everybody else was getting stripes, but now they were taking my shit. I was like, damn, bro. And then, you know, when you lose stripes, you lose money. Yeah, I was losing damn money. But I did my time in the Air Force, and I won't give it back to nobody. Let me see. The lady, her name was Clarissa Hernandez.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be somebody. I don't know who the hell she was drunk. And she said she can't stay home because this nigger won't leave. You the one invited that nigga in your house with your Walla speaking ass. Because you didn't understand that bullshit you were talking.
They be having that in my building, man. It be crazy because it's like, man, y'all be bringing that trouble. Y'all be bringing the trouble to the building to be talking about, man, it's crazy out here. Can't get this trouble to leave. But y'all the one brought the trouble there.
You gonna bring it to your own doorstep.
Yeah.
Then now you want to get to calling N words and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? California's a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't live there again. You know, another good, and I mean, they not good. It's just part of what we do, how we say it. But McDonald's, the Golden Arches, Ronald McDonald, whoever you want to call him. And I hate to say this, bro, but it was somewhere in Tennessee. I think it was closer to Memphis than it was on y'all end of the state.
Yeah.
But the man ordered the big breakfast. Remember the big breakfast with the sausages and the pancakes and the eggs
and the hash brown.
Yeah. The French fry breakfast, somebody said. So he went in and reached in for, you know, he ready to get out on this big breakfast, put some syrup on them pancakes and do his thing.
Yeah,
hot cakes, my ass. You know what he pulled out? He pulled out a crack pipe. The smoker was so busy trying to put the big breakfast together, he left his crack pipe on there. He couldn't go to the bathroom and smoke. No more that day till he went and got him another crack pipe. Now, this man is going to sue the living, you know, everybody sue McDonald's. And like you say, Apple got a lot of money. McDonald's got a lot of money, too. They've been paying people for hot coffee, cold hamburgers, and now they're going to be paying people for crack pipes.
And the Happy Meal and my big breakfast. First thing in the morning.
You know, first thing, and I got to get a crack pipe. What if I'm in recovery like Charlie Sheen? How you think I'm going to act? I'm going to act up.
This must be a sign.
I'm about to go get my relapse on. But no, that was kind of. I mean, I'm like, you crazy, man. Oh, something real positive about local news. One of my good friends, and one of my best friends, my cousin's best friends. I call them the Three Musketeers. Her, Tasha, and Tiffany Tarpley. Tiffany Tarpley is back in Cleveland. She used to be on NBC. She used to do that We the People thing, and she was a reporter.
Yeah.
She gonna be back in Cleveland on Channel 5, and she gonna be doing the evening news. I think they said it was. But Tiffany, welcome back. You know I love you. You know I'm trying to get you on this damn show. So don't play with me, Tiffany Tarpley. I need you to come in here and let's talk. And how your husband doing? He a good dude though too. I went to their little shindig when they got married. Speaking of NFL, Derek Ward, he played on the Giants Super Bowl team,
Yeah.
and he was an NFL player for a couple of teams. He decided he wanted to go around and rob about 3 or 4 stores.
They was talking about that.
Now, how you, what you was
They
trying
said,
to do?
He said, there was somebody said, they said, was it over a course of time, or was it over the,
No, he
one
was hitting
night?
them.
And
He
that's
was
what
hitting
somebody
them.
said, nah, he went on a spree.
He went on a spree. When they say spree,
Yeah.
he hit them like
And this all
fast.
occurred in one night. This one occurred this all in one night.
But what are you trying to do? You trying to
But
do
they
the
were
OJ, get his stuff back?
But they were talking about it. They would say, but look how they announced it. Like, it was a lot of people, arenas and all of them was talking about it. And it was like, what's his name? They've been going back and forth. Gilbert Arenas and, what's my dude? Jackson, Steven Jackson. Because,
Oh.
you know, they're from the hood and they done been through this. So the question is, would you rather have 3 million or something like that, 3 million in the championship, or I mean, was it 30 million in the championship, or 300 million and no championship? And then they've been back and forth with that, and they was like, look what the 30 million in the championship got you. Nobody cares you. Like they'll say when you do something, they like you said, that's how you started it out with them. Super Bowl from such and such, champion from such and such. It was like shit. That ring only worth like $2,200, bro. Big facts. You know what I mean?
Well,
So when you need
them
a
ain't,
hit,
those ain't NBA
Yeah.
championship rings, baby.
so when you need a hit or you need a fix, and you only get $2,500 for that ring, you pawn that ring, and you gotta go hit you some licks. You know what I mean? You should have took the 300.
Well, he went on a spree.
Yeah.
And I mean, you know, I'm like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, they when they get to cross podding, Gilbert Arenas, I love him. I love his stuff. Gilbert Arenas, keep it real.
Yeah.
South Central. And I think Gilbert Arenas grew up in the San Diego area. Steven Jackson from down in the hood, in Houston, and from O Block too. He gonna go up to O Block and take a picture, smile at.
And for what's the name? He was what's the name? Lion ass.
Who?
Terror Squad.
Fat Joey Crack. Maybe they should have put that crack pipe in his
Stack 5. Stack 5 got some clout everywhere in the hood. He a hood baby.
Yeah, but they wasn't there, man. Why you doing that? You should have saved your chips. Didn't save your money, now you out here on robbing sprees.
Yeah.
What you trying to do like OJ? Remember OJ
Well,
did
they
9
say,
years
no
trying to
matter
get his stuff back.
You saving your chips, but like you could tell what people were saying, they ain't trying to speculate, but from the situation at hand, you could tell it's some type of substance abuse involved. No matter how much money you had saved up, that's straight substance abuse.
Yeah, well, maybe the crack pipe should have ended up in
'Cause
his
you
big
just
breakfast.
You just don't go from like in your right mind. Just don't go from like, you know what, I'm about to hit me some licks today. You don't go on no spree like that. There's got to be some type of substance involved. I mean, it might be bad for me right now. I could be at my worst right now, but I ain't to the point like where I need to be like, you know what, man, you need to go rob some people right now.
Hit them licks.
Yeah, like there got to be a substance involved to get you in that mind frame. Be like, you know what, man, somebody getting it today.
Well, yeah, you running up in five different people's spots.
Yeah.
And you demanding stuff.
Yeah.
Derek Ward, you know what the California penal system is like, and if you don't, ask what that boy name, Kelly Winslow Jr. Ask a couple of them fellas that play pro sports that's in there when you get in there. That ain't Crips, that ain't Bloods, that ain't down. Cause you're gonna have to pay for protection, bro. The dude from Dukes of Hazzard, John Snyder.
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard was a good show. Everybody watched it for Daisy Dukes in the car.
Yeah.
And Boss Hall and Roscoe P. Coltrane. Well, John Snyder said we should hang Joe Biden. Obviously, he's not a fan of Joe Biden, and maybe he didn't vote for Joe Biden. However, when you talk like that, that means you're on the other team. And that means you're hanging out with Donald Trump. So, John Snyder, kiss my ass. I just wanted to put that in there.
I'm not a fan of nobody, man. I'm not a fan of nobody who over 45. Like, let's get
damn, bro.
Younger,
I'm over 45, man. I'm hurt.
For president, man. We need somebody about 30, 45. Why do we always got to get these old-ass white men? What's the deal, man? We got to get us. I'm not a fan.
How old was Obama when he went into office? 48?
Yeah, I believe
something like that, 48?
We need somebody 45, man.
Obama changed this whole country. First of all, he saved this country.
This is not that type of country right now, man. This is a moving this country moving fast, and y'all holding us back with all these old-ass white men. This country is on a whole different level now.
They need to get all of them out of the Congress and out the Senate, because all them sitting there getting big money on jobs, man.
Country, this stuff switched up to Bitcoin and internet. Like, the internet is moving so fast and apps and stuff, and you got somebody who don't even know how to use a smartphone as a president. You know what I mean? Somebody who don't even know how I need somebody to run my Instagram for me.
Well, he got Kamala Harris. Sister got his back.
Mm-hmm.
She going around. She doing more campaigning than he is. Like, she running for president.
Yo, we need somebody, man. We need somebody 45 or younger.
Well, Obama, when he slid in there, it was smooth and cool. Yeah. And Obama, they were $780 billion short on something. Obama saved this country. And he created Obamacare. You can go sign up for Obamacare online right now. They call it something else where you live at. It's Obamacare, okay? Don't hate. Just go sign up because you need some health care. All you hillbilly. John Snyder probably needs some health care. He probably got some damn Obamacare. Shut up, baby. When we talk, I don't know who we talked about the last time, but let's get the flow on No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution, the hustle and white flow. Now, you might be remember, I don't know, I had to go back through my paperwork and look, but Taraji P. Henson. Now, I'm always good on her, man. Taraji, she doing her thing, man.
The color purple.
The color purple, man. That's what I'm about to talk about. Taraji said Oprah shorted her on her money for the color purple.
Yeah.
Now, Taraji P. Henson, like, from the hood, too. She from D.C. hood, bro.
Had that in some writing somewhere.
I would hope so that she ain't like some of these other people that want some money after 20 years late. At least she didn't wait 20 years to try to get her money back.
You better have some paperwork. What John come back in with? I got the receipts. You better have some receipts. Because if you ain't got the receipts, you ain't kept the receipts. Oprah ain't giving you no money.
Yeah, well, they about to be into it because I'm like, and then the movie just started on Christmas. And you know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Don't be doing the Wonder Years over and putting black people in there. Yeah. Don't be doing house party and putting LeBron in charge. Just don't, man. Why don't Hollywood ain't got no imagination? Y'all don't strike for damn near a year. Y'all could have thought of something.
Just leave the color purple alone.
You can't mess with the color purple. I don't give a damn who you put in there. I don't care if you made it a musical, if you made it like Star Wars. The color purple is the color purple. Leave that shit alone.
Man, they could have still made it a musical, but go see the musical. You don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to see the musical on the big screen. I can understand that, but I think they did do it on Broadway at one time. They did do a musical. So when Oprah ain't hurting for no money. I can see if this was somebody was hurting for the money. Yeah. She just wanted to give Fantasia some money. She didn't get Taraji what she was supposed to get because you know how she be rolling her eyes in Baby Boy. And the other movie she be in, she get rolling her eyes, you be like, oh shit, Taraji about to do something.
She better have some receipts.
Yeah, well, Ja had some receipts, bro. That's all I know.
You ain't got no receipts. Oprah ain't giving you no more money.
Yeah, well, I mean
that.
that.
It'll quit. It'll cancel that.
Hey, whatever happened to all that stuff with Lizzo? Did she start paying people off?
It must have been
because this done disappeared.
You know how
ain't it?
shit get quiet, bro. Shit get quiet. There's some money involved.
Yeah, it got real quiet on that.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, because they had Lizzo dead to rights.
Yeah.
And now Lizzo ain't said shit.
Them
people ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
Lizzo, you doing?
Yeah, my PR specialist told me what to do. Go ahead and give these people a little bit of money and shut them on up. So I can build my image, rebuild my image.
Well, they quieted in church mouth walking around on some cotton on Sunday.
They did what they wanted because what they get. They had a whole Netflix, didn't
they? Yeah.
Somewhere, a Hulu or somewhere, they had a whole special, so they got them a little check.
Yeah, I mean, she had to pay them off. She was paying people off. I should have lied and said she was sexualizing me.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't even ever seen Lizzo before.
Body shaming. She was here in Cleveland. I would say she was at the House of Blues, body shaming me, ordering vegan food.
And I eat pork.
She was here not too long ago, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I could have got in on the cash. I mean, I need, the way the lottery hitting me up and the way DraftKings hitting me up, I need to sue somebody or lie about something, to get me some money. I mean, I try not to lie. I mean, I cuss a lot, but I definitely don't lie. But when it comes to it, knock me off like
you remember the old
20,000.
school move, man? What's the old school move people used to pull out in front of a truck and slam on their brakes? That's the old school Cleveland hustle, bro.
Woo, Lord Jesus.
That's the first hustle I learned when I was a little kid. That's what my uncle used to do. My dad's brother used to do it, bro. I was a little kid. I was probably about like 5 or 6 years old.
You ain't got whiplash to this day?
Nah, I wasn't in the car. That's what my uncle used to do.
That was his move?
Yeah, he used to get caught and slam on the brakes in front of the truck, man.
I remember that move, but that's a move I don't think I would be trying to do.
Yeah, that's back in.
I mean, you get paid.
That's like in the early '80s.
Well, see, and people was doing that move, but the move the people I was doing, they was just going and burning their car up in a field and getting the money that way.
Who was it that bought the block? Man, it was one of the football players bought the block. That was like less than 24 hours after he bought his own neighborhood. He burned down to the ground. They was like, whoa. They was like, bro, you didn't even give it no time.
Well,
who was it? I'm going to see if I can find it.
Well, why you looking that up? And we ain't heard from my boy lately, Alfonso Ribeiro. Alfonso Ribeiro, that's my dude, man.
Yeah,
him.
You didn't even give it.
What's my other boy name we ain't heard from? Not Joey Cracks either, because this lady was over at my nephew house. She cool people, and she's what you call that when they be putting medicine in people at the hospital, anesthesiologist type of girl. But she goes around the country and she teaches it. She's like at a PhD level or whatever. She fine too. Michelle, it was good seeing you yesterday. So she leaving, going back out of town. She go out of town to work. So she said she was going to New York. I say, so you going to see the rat czar? She was like, huh? I was like, they got a rat czar up there because the rat's so big, they stopping in front of trucks and cars trying to get paid. So, I mean, I don't know. She said, no, I'm going to upstate New York. I was like, okay. Because I just, the damn mayor of New York. Sometimes you get these flaky ass brothers that's tricking and he tricking. And I know tricking, it ain't easy. But
tricking if you got it.
If you got it. I guess he got it. He's the man in New York. Oh, we forgot to listen to the Midday Ohio lottery numbers, the Tuesday, the 26th. If you got them, go get them. They tricked me again. I'm getting tired of taking L's all the way across the board. 904 with the pick 3. And they had it 50 cents straight, 50 cent box. You got $291. You do the math the rest of the way. The pick 4 was 9700. Y'all know I play 9711 a lot. I wasn't feeling good about that. And here go the pick five. The pick five was so tricky. They put 90710. They put the same pick four in the pick five with a one.
Yeah, I seen that.
And the thing is, if that 9 would have been a 0, I had $1,250. If that 7 would have been a 0, I'd had $1,250. I played 9-0-1-1-1-0-0-0. 7-1-0-0-0. And I play them religiously every day. But if you got them, go get them. You know, that pick four for 50-cent box, you get what, 200. When you do the math, add it up, straight box 50 cents, you get 2,900, because that's a double. In that pick four, you know, we're probably the only place gonna give you the lottery. We're gonna give you the tips on FanDuel. Don't take no DraftKings tips from me, because they cracked my head like a slave that got caught running away.
I knew it should have been this. Okay, Javante Davis.
Oh, my boy.
Purchased in Baltimore, bought the block that he grew up on, something in Baltimore. And it said the block that Javante Davis purchased in Baltimore yesterday caught on fire.
Insurance job.
Like he didn't even wait. Like, bro, you gotta wait for like a year.
A month.
Like a year. Like,
Damn, Javante. But you from Baltimore. He supposed to knew that. One of them old dudes should have told him, don't burn it up yet, man. Wait a month, 6 weeks or something.
The abandoned houses.
He burned all of them up. I can't get over Jonathan Owens on this Simone Biles thing, man. How the hell you gonna say you was the catch? She shot game at you first. And you lied, cap, and big. When they be big capping like that, man, they supposed to be called out. Because you go in there with Channing Crowder. He wasn't nobody in the NFL. And his name is Channing. Anytime a black man's first name is Channing, he's suspect. I'm just being honest. Ryan Taylor, he's the other one. They got their little thing on. They let this clown on there so they could get some publicity about saying it, but it backfired on him and them. And that's all I'm going to say on that one more time, because all I know is your mama is a hoe. That's that line from Cooley High. Y'all don't, we quote movies in here, and that's one of the greatest lines in the greatest movie, one of the greatest movies I've ever seen in my life. Take it away you want to. Like The Godfather, dude swims with the fishes. Same thing. Great line. Cooley High. Y'all need to rewatch it. That was a great movie. It told the truth about a lot of things in life. It was filmed in Chicago, but it was about Detroit Cooley High School.
Oh man, I did my research on that.
What about Joey Cracks?
No, the Spinners. New Edition did the Spinners tribute.
Oh man,
Was Bobby Brown on here
sweating?
My boy Bobby. Yeah.
He been off the radar for a minute too.
You ain't even got to zoom in. You could tell who off beat and got to pass out. It's
Bobby. Whose suit is tight.
You can't keep up no more, Bobby. That's my dude, though, Bobby. He doing all right.
Yeah, he was sleeping on the couch, man, over at Corinne Steffens' house, and Shaq was trying to kick the door in. Because Shaq paid the rent and bought her a car and all that other stuff. They just were friends. Bobby Brown was sleeping on the couch. Shaq, why you tripping? I want to say this, too, real fast. There's a lady that lives in my building. And I said last year before you know your vote. Miss Porter, happy birthday. She turned 105 yesterday.
Yeah.
Legend. That's legendary. She 105. And will tell you off quicker than quick.
Yeah.
Say the wrong thing. Don't call her by her first name. Guess what? You get told off. I'd be saying, Miss Porter, how you doing? Then I'm going about my business, because she just might be in a mood and want, come here, boy. Come here, young man. I be like, Miss Porter, I'm 65. What you think? And I'm 105 now. So all I can do is stand there and listen. Happy birthday, Miss Porter. That's beautiful. Her birthday is Christmas Day. That's real beautiful. The Lord done blessed her. And you know what? Let me think. I'm scratching my head, but my hand ain't went up there yet. She probably was there with the three wise men at the nativity scene. I'm just playing, Miss Porter. This is a show. This is it. It's time. People be getting mad about this, man. You know what? And y'all be getting mad. I understand how y'all feel. But y'all don't be saying nothing about them. People be talking about y'all like, what's his name? Lavelle Edwards. Be talking about your mama. Talking about you working at Burger King. Y'all get mad at him. Y'all just laugh. Y'all don't laugh at my shit no more. But I don't care. I might sing the Spinners song. Now what you think? Okay. Jonathan Owens with his cap and ass. How, Simone Biles was the biggest athlete in the world at the time. She was bigger than George. She was bigger than everybody. And you didn't know who she was. If that ain't a cap, no, that's big cap right there, man.
Man, you just gotta use your common sense. That's what I told my cousin. You gotta use your common sense on that one. Because even if you don't got social media, it's a thing called word of mouth that people still practice. So you knew what you saying is you ain't have no friends for nobody not to say, especially the females in your family. They be like, man, that's a Mom Biles chick. You know what I mean?
But no,
somebody speaking her name.
He took the bait from Ryan Taylor and Channing Crowder. A black man named Channing is suspect. That's all I'm saying. I remember me and Bub used to do the Blaine and Antoine. When they had the football there at the Super Bowl, he had the little football on his head to the side. They need to pull the Blaine and Antoine up, man. From almost said Color Purple.
Living color.
Living Color. Yeah, they was what they call it, men on sports. They say, do you like for hated it? Woo, that was one of the greatest shows ever on TV. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all get mad. I don't care. It's been rough on me the last
It was
week
on
or
what's
so.
name, man? Did you see that? What's name? He was on Club Shay Shay.
Who?
Tommy Davidson.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that. I thought you were talking about Damon Wayans, my boy.
He was on there. He was talking about Damon Wayans. I mean, not Damon Wayans. What's the other? Keenan.
Keenan Ivory
Yeah.
Wayans.
He was like, man, it's a different level the way he did. But he said he took care of his whole family like that's what it was. He said when you see the family love, like how they family operate, bro, he said that's a different level. He said he took care of the whole family with that show.
Well,
and then I'm gonna get you suckers and all
in
that.
the movies
man.
like that. Yeah, he did, and he did a great service to his family. A lot of other people should do that to their communities and their families. But if it wasn't for him, a couple of his family members would have been working at McDonald's because I got more talent than they asses. I mean, his sister, she disappeared. What type of work she been doing lately? She behind the scenes.
Cool. That's good.
Y'all ugly ass need to be behind the scenes
That's
somewhere.
Cool, cause like you said, he made sure that was slick.
But that's a good move, man. You took care of your family,
like,
man.
Like, bro, he said like everything you say, how they acted like on the show. He said that love. He said that was real. He said that's how they family was all the time.
And you know who else he hooked up? John Witherspoon. Yeah. Every time he had something, John Witherspoon was in it.
Yeah.
And
he said he made sure the whole family, like you said, wasn't nothing about to be working at McDonald's and their kids. He said he made sure the whole family gonna be straight.
Well, that's good too, because I mean, you know, it's people that do that don't get. And he wasn't running around saying that's what he do. He just did it. Yeah. And I like people that just do it. The ones that run out here and say, "This is what I did. I bought the whole city of Akron." And I bought a school, and everybody in it failing.
It was cool though, cause like Tommy Davidson said, he said the way he had it set up too. Cause he said, I think he said he used to run with what's the name? That's how he got started.
Chris Rock?
No, it was like Tommy Davidson said who he used to run with, and he said that's how he got in with the Kenan, with the brothers, the Ivory Kenan Ways. But I know he said Martin, and it was somebody else. He said he used to run with, and it was like, man, it was just crazy because then they got together. He said like everybody that he put on that show, he made sure that they was gonna be successful too. He said,
Well, that was beautiful, man.
yeah.
But is Tommy Davidson from DC?
Oh no.
I think he's from DC, and you know who? Dave Chappelle.
But I remember he said what's the name too, because he said he was out there for a minute, and he said the one dude. You remember that one dude? I think his name Flex Alexander.
Yeah.
He said he was living with him though at one time. He said he was living with Flex, and he was like, Flex was like, bro, you in LA and you ain't getting no bread. He said, yeah. He said you gotta get out here. Because he said he was on some self-pity stuff. He's like, bro, you got to get out here and get this bread. There's a lot of opportunities. Like, you out here and you ain't getting no bread.
Tommy Davidson is either from DC or Baltimore. I can't take one of them two cities. And if you in LA and like my boy said, you ain't getting no bread. And Flex Alexander was getting bread.
Yeah,
he really wasn't talented.
He said Flex told him that. He was like, yeah, I got to get some bread, bro. He said Flex told him you ain't getting no bread.
And then once he got off of there, Tommy Davidson had a good run on some movies. He was in movies with Halle Berry. He was in a lot of stuff. You know, and
Jamie Foxx.
His stand up act is beautiful. It's gorgeous. I mean, that dude.
What was that name? That Booty Call.
Yep, he was in that movie. Tommy Davidson had a run. So he needed to take care of Flex Alexander because Flex told me. And I'm the same way. If you in LA and you ain't making no money, something wrong with your ass. You could go work at what's that place where your boy got killed at? Waffles and Chicken. You go work somewhere in LA and you make some good money. But if you in the industry, you need to be on TV.
I got my own show. And I ain't even, like you said, I ain't even that good.
Yeah, he had his own show, and he wasn't even talented. More talented than Tommy Davidson. Tommy Davidson is one talented man. And Taraji P. Henson is giving Oprah the side eye because she didn't give her money. And I bet Taraji got the receipts. If not, Oprah can't whoop her.
She better have the receipts.
Yeah, Oprah, she said that. Remember she bought, which one was it? The diet thing. Weight Watchers?
Yeah. Slim Fast.
Slim Fast. She bought that.
Weight Watchers or Slim Fast? I don't know.
No. It ain't working.
Weight Watchers. That what it did.
Remember they had the debate. I don't know. It might have been Keenan David Damon Wayans that started the debate. He said, which Oprah do you like? The Slim Oprah or the other Oprah?
Yeah.
And people actually started voting on it and calling it in. I'm like, okay. I love Oprah. You know,
all of them got the money. All of them is the money Oprah.
Yeah. She all wrapped in a ball. And Taraji P. Henson, you got to have some receipts. Don't go to Oprah playing them damn games, man. Because you're a beautiful person. And I don't want you to get in trouble because Oprah, if she blackball you in Hollywood, guess what? You got to go to white people to get some work. And they might not hire you. So, Taraji, if you need some work, you come to No Static Radio, the voice of the revolution. You can be on the Hustle and Wax Flow. You could be on, get some stuff. You can start your own shit over here. Just talk to It's Decisive, the boss, and the people that run this. And they good because, you know, they sit up there and let us be here. We be cussing and swearing and talk about people, and you know, but we don't speculate on this show. So, I almost said it again. Oh, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jason Kelsey, Lance Johnson, and Jordan Mattia, they had a Christmas song out, and they got a video. Pretty cool, you know, and I'm glad somebody doing something in the Kelsey family besides Travis, because he can't even catch the football no more. Did you have Travis Kelsey on your FanDuel yesterday or the day before?
Oh, no. I've been stopping messing with Kelsey.
He be dropping the ball, man, and he used to catch everything. But no, not since he got with, y'all know. And Katy Perry is way finer than her, man. I mean, like a million, trillion, zillion times finer than Taylor Swift. And if Taylor Swift turns sideways, she'll disappear. If she lay down, you can iron on her back because she's so flat. My brother say, and he got to call in and say it one time, but he would say, how Travis Now, I've been knowing Travis since he was in the movie league. How Travis leave that sister for that skinny ass white girl? Travis, man, you left the sister? Come on, man. You tripping. He coming back, though. Because once you go black, you can't never go back. So, shut up. I don't care. Tune in when you, because you're going to tune in anyway. Because y'all like hustle. And y'all be online tomorrow, Freeman and a few other people. Y'all be tripping off me, but guess what? Y'all tune in every week. Tell me you don't. It's Christmas and y'all asses are tuned in. And we thank you. We appreciate it. It's like beautiful. And I'm still trying to figure out why T.I. was on that tour when they played Minneapolis and he had on a Devo outfit.
Yeah.
He had, I'm like, dude, Tip. What's his name? Kenneth? Clifford. Clifford. But Clifford ain't as funny as Leonard when he jumped off that diving board.
Yeah.
Trust me. That camera was rolling. Thank you, God, for making cell phone cameras or putting it in somebody's brain. Because that was funny. That's still funny. You can go back now, run that back. It's funny. That and Alfonso Ribeiro when he was on that stage. He was in Denver when he was on that stage acting the fool. He started rapping. He was in Denver, Colorado. And those two, we talked about the two policemen who got acquitted. And the boy, what's his name? That they choked. He was developmentally disabled, but he had autism. That's what it was. But he was functional, and they jumped on him and they killed him. And they sued. I talked about it last week. The police got off, but guess who they convicted? The EMS drivers.
Yeah.
They convicted them, but they let the police officers off. The police officers is the ones that choked dude out. Come on, man. This ain't how it's supposed to be. I mean, I don't know. Don't forget about the Trauma Recovery Center, y'all. Here go that number again, 2166. Or that they 644. I got my guys. They kind of tilted funny. 644-5487. 216-644-5487. That's the Trauma Recovery Center. Let me see. Got some muscle because I'm getting myself a little upset, a little worked up now, and I don't want to be worked up. Damn people, Taraji P. Henson getting beat for money.
I'm trying to figure out
what was her name on Empire? Cookie.
Yeah, already know. Everybody in their family got their cousin Cookie. And cousin Cookie.
Everybody knows somebody named Cookie.
And your cousin Cookie always the hoodies of the hood. Cousin Cookie. Cookie.
The Cookie in our neighborhood, she stayed in the street. She had about 4 brothers. She got damn fool anytime she wanted. All her brothers was either jailbirds or they could fight real good. Cookie was always starting some shit.
People always tell you like, oh, you going to hang out with Cookie? Oh, yeah, they already know because every time you be with Cookie,
some shit happening.
Yeah, it's about to be some shit.
You better stay away from that,
Cousin Cookie.
Yeah, all right. Cousin Cookie gonna get your ass some trouble. Stay away from that, huzzy.
My cousin Cookie used to stay up in what's that up on Union?
On Union?
Yeah.
93rd?
What's the CMHA on Union?
Where Henry used to stay?
Is that where Henry used to stay?
Yeah, the high-rise building?
Yeah.
That's where Henry used to stay, remember? Yeah. We helped him move in.
That's where my cousin Cookie used to stay. Union, was it Union Square? Union
Arms? Yep, Union Square. She acted a fool over at Union, man. Cookie. Cookie, you acting up.
And we'll be all the way over there at the 5 o'clock. He was like, what's up? Cuz. Buy me a drink, cuz.
Cookie. Yeah, everybody got a cookie either in their family or in their neighborhood. And just like my aunt always says, you just stay away from that husband right there. She pointing at Cookie. Then Cookie get to frowning and shit. As soon as she get around the corner, she start cussing. Ooh, Joe Flacco, Magical Mystery Tour, Cleveland Browns. We got 10. We getting 11 on Thursday against the Jets. And then Cincinnati probably be done packed it in for the season because they play all hopes dashed. So that means on FanDuel ain't nobody betting no cash. But that's okay. The Browns go in there. If the Browns get 12 wins, man, that is like the shizzy. Like my nigga Snoop say, Snoop, man, I seen the commercial again. Snoop quit smoking.
Oh, yeah, with that grill.
And then at the end, do you see how he be laughing and stuff? Yeah. Snoop be high as hell on that commercial. And they know it. Then they got how many of y'all, and I want to ask the ladies in here.
Snoop come on at the beginning of every football game. I can't hear it.
Snoop the man.
Yeah.
But anybody know, y'all know got car shield, don't y'all? Any of y'all have car shield? That thing. Yeah, y'all probably canceled it because of Vivica Fox and Ice-T. Them damn commercials. Especially the one when they together. Ice-T, he used to it. He got that he got the, what you call that shit, Ice-T on SUV or STV, STD or something. Yeah, he be on there, so you're looking at the crime scene. Vivica Fox ain't never been in nothing looking at the crime scene. She was on the other side of the crime scene. She was Frankie, robbing banks. Frankie slick ass. Then she come walking up there talking about, I know about great hair. All that damn weave in your shit. And I used to get with you, Vivica Fox. And I mean, you still cool and everything, but she talking about she got great hair. Her weave bouncing like a basketball at a Lakers game. Shut up, please. We love you. But that one with Iverson and Ric Flair in the barbershop, and when he first come on and they go to tea, a white dude cut nice tea hair. Remember I told you that, Hustle? I told everybody. And then at the end of the commercial, it was a black dude cutting his hair.
Iverson got one by himself too.
Yeah, Iverson, he do got a the car shield. I ain't got nothing against nobody having no insurance. Y'all need some insurance, especially in Cleveland with half of y'all car hanging off. My dude was like, man, every time I look at something about Cleveland, I see a car. It ain't got no front end. I say, Cleveland is the home of the car with no front end.
And the duct tape gang.
Duct tape right there off the freeway. They duct tape your car together like they ain't never did. And why people don't get their windows fixed after they get their windows fixed?
With the black trash
bag. They got the black trash bag, man.
And a little hole cut in it so they can't see.
You can't even see out your rearview mirror. Hey, guess what, y'all? This is No Static Radio. This is the Voice of the Revolution. We had the Spinners on today. Mr. Jesse Pack and Ronnie Moss, C.J. Jefferson, and Marvin Taylor. Those are the Spinners at this time. Them dudes is cool. Check out their new music. Check the Spinners out at the Kennedy Honor tomorrow. That's a cool deal. You know, they honoring Dionne Warwick. That's a cool deal. You know I got some Dionne Warwick jokes, bro. But I'm going to leave Dionne alone because she getting honored at the Kennedy Center.
Dionne got the most used music more than any artist in the whole entire industry.
Who was that? They said somebody else could be sampled more than anybody. I was reading it the other day. They said, because they had the top 5 people who've been sampled. And I can't, I'm old now, y'all. I need to go to the dedicated senior medical
center.
That's
why I be telling people, man, you don't think about these people and how people use music. And I be telling people, man, if you have just like people wouldn't know that about Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying?
Deion Warwick. Not Prime.
Deion Sanders.
Did Prime have a rap song with somebody?
Yep. Must be the money.
There you go.
But people don't know about that. And I tell people, man, all the time, if you make music, man, you got to make sure your stuff is registered right. You own your publishing. You got to make sure it's a lot of stuff that you got to cover A lot of bases you got covered because people use music in a lot of stuff, man.
Well, I'm pretty sure Dion got her bases covered. She
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think who was that.
Yeah,
They
she
said
can
they
afford
was
to
the
live that lifestyle. That's how that's how people don't have to come out with stuff all the time. Cause my old stuff is selling, it's still moving.
yeah. Well, guess what? Dion ain't made nothing in a long time. Her chip has been in the road for a long time.
And they call it the Mickey Mouse rule because of the Disney song, that Mickey Mouse Club. It used to be 50 years after your death that copyrights are good, but they change it every year because of the Mickey Mouse rule. They don't want to give it no copyright. So copyrights are good to now. I think it used to be 70 years. I think a copyright is good now to 100 years after your death.
When your family can get paid if they know what the hell they doing.
So if you have that, like your kids or whoever you give the rights to after that, that's still worth money. 100 years after you die.
You know, I read somewhere that the patent for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse is about to expire because it's been about 100 years.
And they're gonna raise it up. They're gonna change the law.
And they said that they pretty much done changed it, but they what's the name? The one with the first one when he was in black and white on that boat.
Yeah.
They said the rights to that is not gonna be under this new contract for the rights for everything else. So do what you gotta do. I ain't never been a Musketeer fan because my mama seen a mouse one day and everybody had to get up.
Home, man. I gotta go home and watch this with the Bobby Brown, man.
You know, the Spinners,
yeah.
we should have asked them about that, man. Call them back up because I want to know how they feel about New Edition doing their shit. And Bobby Brown sweat.
I said I just want to watch it and see what's going on.
I think I tuned in myself. I ain't got nothing else to do. I got a time of smashing like a freaking wrestler on Friday night. SmackDown. Don't be mad. Don't be looking. The old saying, what they used to say, your eyes may shine and your teeth may grit. But none of this damn pie you will get.
I just got to make sure I got my three.
Ain't nothing wrong, man, besides basketball.
Yeah, I got my three trustworthy people, man. Shingon rebounds.
It ain't LeBron.
Sabonis rebounds. And John Morant. John Morant scoring the rebounds. I only get me three people. I don't mess with LeBron.
Well, yeah, that's what I usually do at three, and I usually fool with my boy, the Joker. But then
I don't mess with the Joker.
And Eric Gordon always have like a 3-leg or 4-leg with them two in it. Yeah. And the Joker, man.
Yeah, I don't mess with the Joker.
The Joker somebody was slipping up.
Somebody who was that talking about the Joker scored about 4 points the other day
in the first half.
Joker, how your parlay messed up, you'll think keep on thinking he about to do 30 and 10. Keep on thinking that.
If you bet right, and betting is legal in damn near every state now, but they got a number, 1-800-GAMBLER, because if you playing with your rent, if you playing with the light bill, if you playing with the gas bill, if you playing with the pool boys bill, that means you got a problem. Call that number because you're probably losing 9 times out of 10. Because if you was winning, you'd be out here all high profile, all in front of everybody so they can see.
Especially like when it comes to betting, I got to find people like Drew Eubanks gonna get under 7.5 rebounds. I go and find people like that.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna get in but for 2 minutes. Yeah.
I'll take Drew Eubanks under. People like, who is Drew Eubanks?
The dude that get in for 5 minutes to give somebody some rest.
Now. Or dude, he go on his under. Buddy Hill.
Benny Hill, man. Oh, man. Benny Hill, man. I don't know what his problem is. He got to Indiana and like he was in England doing them little shows.
Buddy Hill going under 6.5 rebounds.
Oh, for damn sure. What they got up for assists? This is the Hustle and Wax Flow No Static Radio. This is the voice of the revolution. We really, really, really super duper appreciate the Spinners for coming on. And y'all need to check out their new music. Do I got anything else? Do you got anything else, bro?
No.
Because if I get to going again, I'm going to say the wrong thing. I apologize, Biblical Fox. You do know how to have good hair. It's just somebody else's hair. I ain't mad at nobody. It's a good day today. Oh, I can talk about Ronnie, man. He made his debut for USC basketball. They played Auburn, and Auburn beat the living crap out of them. And Ronnie got a few points.
Yeah, I thought we talked about that last week. Got 4 points. They lost and killed everybody parlay.
But if anybody in earshot, and we just going over to Ireland and everywhere somebody, if y'all put Ronnie on y'all parlay, y'all want to lose money.
Beat because they didn't even cover the spread.
Oh, I know. They got crushed. Thank you, Auburn. And I'm a UCLA, Southern Cal fan, but
USC.
I can't pull for USC no more, man, because they tricking. You tricking because you letting LeBron tell you that his son got to play, and his son ain't that good. Point blank, period. Oh, this one I forgot. I talked about the Dodgers giving 2 players over $1 billion in contract, and they're both from Japan. And we talked about the Bitcoin. However, there's a holding company called AYLO, AYLO. They made $108 million off of trafficking women. That's the parent company. You know what they got out there, and the real company is Pornhub. They say they've been trafficking people, man, and the feds done got in, and that's the fine, 1.8 million. How much money y'all done made over the last 2 weeks? And the government, that's all they find y'all. Nobody went to jail for human trafficking. Come on, man. Come on.
Because the government be the main people involved in and messing around with them
trafficking
women.
That was your boy Epstein. They fooled with Epstein.
You can't dig too deep, because you dig too deep, you might come up. Your name might come up as some shit. Like, all right,
not the brother, not me. I don't get out like that. But no, that. It was interesting because you find these people $1.8 million. You should have fined them $500 million because they done made some billions trafficking people, women. That ain't cool, man.
I mean, they took the whole what's the name out, put them on investigation. That's crazy how they did that. The whatever they call the FCC and the government. How they took. Remember, they took the whole Craigslist and Backpage. They took their whole website down. That's crazy.
Oh well,
because they were getting money.
Trafficking people, pimping people. The Backpage. Okay.
And Craigslist.
I
think you can still
I vaguely remember that.
I think you can still go on Craigslist and get, like, you just can't go on that one that was trafficking people at.
I just want people.
Massages and stuff.
Who remember Black Planet? Black Planet was a predecessor before Facebook and Meta. They had dating, not romance, but business page. They had 4 sections on Black Planet. I mean, all the black people was on that thing, man. But now, everybody want to be on Facebook, Meta, Threads, IG. And you can't blame me because I'm on all that shit too. But I still got my Black Planet account. I still got my Black Planet account, and I can pull it. I got an AOL account. Now, how y'all feel about that? Remember this?
Black Planet, is it still a website?
Yes, Black Planet is still up and running, man. And I mean, y'all need to go back to Black Planet because Facebook and what that man named on Facebook, he ain't doing nothing but taking advantage of people.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he probably trafficking people across the freaking country. He looked like he hung out with Epstein.
I mean, anything on the internet. It's new for
All I know is I'm cool. And we got to go. Did you find something from around the block and back from the Spinners? They new stuff. Is that the title? I mean, I know that's the name of the album, but is that the title track?
Oh, I should have did what's that?
Because the Spinners, man, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank Boss Lady. Boss Lady put us on, and we did the best we could, and we love y'all. I sent it out to a whole bunch of people, so y'all need to watch. Check it out. Watch it 2 times, but don't be like Finesse 2 times. Man, Finesse 2 times, man. You seen him that picture of him recently? Finesse 2 times need to go somewhere and sit down. I mean, for real.
Looking like a stud.
Yeah, buddy. But your boy, the one that they robbed the place, that was a setup. Remember when Finesse 2 times mama stole the 70,000? She stole the bag. And Finesse 2 times said can't nobody people have guns except for mine.
That what his new what's the name saying now? His new
Well, he need to go somewhere and sit down.
The Art of War, whatever. He said his new thing, his new promo talking about all them guns and stuff like cool. This ain't cool.
Right.
That's 2 times you the main person robbing people.
And that one thing, y'all gotta look at that picture. I'm like, you talking about looking like a stud.
There's some
real.
places for that 2 times can't even go out. They mad at him in Montgomery. I think Montgomery, Alabama.
Yep, they stole the money there.
And they stole the money from people in Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Arkansas. One in Arkansas, he stole the money from.
How you just stealing money from people for that? But then again, his cousin said, I don't even fool with him.
Dude.
And them is people. We got to go, y'all. We love y'all. We'll be back on our regular day next Monday, 2 to 4 on Static Radio, the Voice of the Revolution, the Hustle and Wax Flow. If we offended you in any way, we apologize sincerely. Tune in next week, and we'll do it again. Bye. Ooh, Lord Jesus, save me. Save me, save me, save me. That was pretty good.
Searching for you every day.
Nice. Nice so far.
That was dope right there.
The baritone bass. He said, I'm the bass. I'm like, okay, put that out there then, bro. Well, he was the one, Jefferson. C.J. Jefferson.
I gotta find some love. I'll take good care of the one that I love, and I know I'll find her.
Okay, they little web page came up.
Black Planet.
Oh no, for this. I got my Black Planet account. I'm gonna pull it up next week. We ain't gonna talk about nothing but Black Planet. I'm recruiting everybody to go back to Black Planet. Leave them white folks alone. Oh, this is a nice little thing. They got pictures, rotating and rolling.
Every step that I take will become my
You want this back?
every breath that I take. I cannot live without her.
That's the picture right there. They're gonna be on the Kennedy Center. Right there. Cool picture, man.
I'm looking for my baby. Ooh, I need that girl. I can't find my baby. It's driving me crazy, 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 crazy,
Good,
crazy,
bro.
crazy.
Oh my God, I'm right.
I'll take my time. I gotta keep searching. I'll make a wish on the stars.
Hey, this is freaking nice as fuck, man. This ain't the cut I listened to yesterday.
Let me know how this pie tastes.
Said I need my baby.
Oh, tastes good. I can tell. I know the sweet potato pie. Ain't nobody offering no sweet potato pie if they don't know how to make it.
Everywhere we go, I'm still searching for that girl.
Got a cool little that thing.
No matter how far we apart, she's still the same.
You think y'all get it when Stevie Wonder wrote It's the Same? That's cool as fuck, man. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Stevie had to be like 15? Because he was still a young cat then, man. Oh, I gotta put that on my thing. That was the freaking Spinners.